It is I, Arctic, the real emo. Yes, this lighting is on purpose. So I recently went to a heavy metal concert with my dad and my friends. It was a very interesting crowd. There's something very serious that I need to bring to everyone's attention. Kicking is not actually something you should do at a heavy metal concert, okay? We just... Okay, so we were at this concert, right? And there was like maybe 8 of the people out of like the 30 that were actually there. They did this weird, stupid kicking thing. It was like this one girl did like this helicopter kick, and I was freaking this close to tripping her because it was dumb. It's like me and my dad and the other 2 guys we were with, we were just like, we like stood back because we didn't want to get kicked, obviously, and we were just watching these guys, and it was like a couple of them were doing like these stupid dumb donkey kicks. Like, what are you doing? Like, why you honestly like look like a jackass right now. So it was like we're just kind of laughing at them because like these guys don't know anything about moshing, dude. Like, honestly, it was like, were you throwing a tantrum or something? Like, it's like, honestly, it's like, you're gonna go, you're gonna mosh, you're gonna look stupid, but you're gonna have fun. Kicking, that just makes you an utter idiot, okay? It's like, that's not even something that you want to do or get into ever at a concert. So, there's a couple reasons why this is very frustrating. One, I have to be on like double defense now when I go, because I just kind of headbang a lot aggressively. And it's like now I have to put my arms like this instead of up like this, like, you know, elbows up, man. That's how you do it. That's how you mosh. That's the whole base of moshing. Elbows up, and you get your shoulders in there, and you know, you have a good time. It's great. It's awesome. But it's like now I have to like stand here awkwardly because I don't want your freaking foot hitting me in the face. So it really, honestly, it's like, because you're kicking right now, I have to stand away from you and be on guard instead of enjoying my time and enjoying the band that's playing. It's like, please stop kicking. For real. Like, it's just, it's stupid, and it's honestly such a safety hazard. It's like, alright, you guys are laughing at me like, what? Kicking is a safety hazard at moshing? What is moshing then? Okay. Yes, obviously, moshing is just a basic safety hazard in itself, but it's like, you know, if you do it right, like my dad and me and his friends, it's like, you know, it's just elbows and shoulders and you have a good time. But if you're doing it wrong, you know, that's how accidents happen. That's how teeth get knocked. That's how noses get broken. That's how feet end up in people's faces. Honestly, though, the kids that were there, they're like, you know, 19, 24 maybe. It's like, what the heck? They threw like the biggest tantrums. They got so freaking upset. It was like, dude, we're here to have a good time. Right now, you are being a huge disaster, okay? Like, you're not allowing everyone to have a good time with you because you're pushing everyone away by doing your whole kicking thing, okay? It's like, just don't do it, please. And I'm gonna make like 8 more of these videos raising mosh pit safety awareness. It has to come down to this. It's like, I don't know why, because you people you just don't get it. It's like, I know this is kind of a new generation with music and, you know, culture and America and other political stuff that I don't want to get into. Political stuff I don't want to get into right now. It's like, but like, this is my one thing. It's like, I want to be able to enjoy it with you, and I want to be able for you to enjoy it with me as well, because it's like, you know, it's concert. This is what we're here for. This is, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want my time there to be ruined, and I don't want your time there to be ruined, but it's like, if we're gonna do that, we gotta get along, and you need to understand kicking is wrong, okay? This one girl, actually, like, after a while, because her and her friends, you know, were doing that stupid kicking thing, so, you know, all us actual moshers kind of, like, pushed him a little bit and was like, hey, stop kicking. She twice deliberately tried to kick my friend in the face. And so I kind of, like, tried to push her a little and was like, hey, don't kick my friend in the face. I was like, you almost kicked him, man. And she was like, what do you want? And I was like, well, you don't need to kick people in the face. And she told me to F off, and I was like, you don't need to kick people in the face. It was like, she was also, it was kind of funny, because she was also the girl that was talking to her friend saying, I'm too old for moshing. And I'm like, I look at my dad, and I look at her, and I'm like, you're like 20. Like, come back to me when you're 55, maybe? Like, what the heck? Yeah. It's like, I'm not trying to call these people out, but I am trying to call these people out, because what you're doing is wrong. And for the sake of this pure, what's the word? I'm missing words today. I can't think of it. Event that I, like, want to pursue most. I've lost words today. I just ate. I'm so tired. It's like, at least try to preserve this one thing going for me, because you know me, I'm a 2004. That's where I want to live my life for the rest of my life, is just right there, 1990 to 2004. You know, a lot of great action movies came out in 1990. Something so good. Even before then. So many. Where was I? Oh yeah. It's like, this is the one thing that I don't really want to change, and unfortunately, it's like, it's already changing with Our Last Night and Bless the Fall. I mean, like, they've just taken on that whole pop cultural, I don't know, style, I guess, and it's like, personally, it's not cool that you would just, you know, change your style just to fit in, just to be accepted in this popular part of industry or society. It's like, what happened to you? What happened to your music? What happened to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb. It's like, I wish it would have stayed. I mean, like, I'm not saying change is bad, but it's like, when you're changing not for yourself, when you're changing for other people, it's like, it's really stupid. It's like, you don't need to do that, actually. So yeah. It's like, why can't we just mosh like a bunch of normal people? Like a bunch of normal metalheads. It's like, I don't understand. It's like, if you want to kick, go ahead, kick in the corner, because that's where you belong, you toddler. That's what one girl ended up doing. She just kept to herself and started kicking at the wall, and I was like, good, that's where you belong. Right over there, in the wall. It's like, this one dude actually, like, got so upset. I don't know what his problem was, but he literally pushed my dad all the way, like, halfway across the room and into the wall. It's a small venue, so, but it was, like, quite significant, and I almost jumped in there, was like, what the heck? And so my dad kind of pushed him off a little bit and was like, dude, like, stop, like, you don't need to be, and he ended up storming out of there. I was like, what's your deal? We just did not have very friendly people in that crowd, and it was really strange, like, it was strange. I mean, like, you know how you got, like, the people that go there and they just sit at the tables and watch the show, and then there's, like, the people up front that just kind of headbang the whole time, and then there's the moshers, and then, you know, the wall people, like me. Well, not a bunch of big guys. Anyways. But now we got this whole, I have to call it new age moshers, but they're not moshers, because they don't know how to mosh, so they're just new age noobs. It's like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's like, I thought this was the one place I belonged, and then it's like, oh wait, just kidding. It's like, I'm still getting pushed around. I'm like, not that that's bad, but it's like, it's definitely bad if, you know, it's like, I've come here to enjoy listening to this band. You've come here to enjoy listening to this band. Why are you suddenly, like, have to take over? I mean, like, the whole thing, like, the whole problem with it is, like, if you want to mosh, like, no one can mosh with you if you're kicking, okay? It's like, this isn't some one guy's mosh stand, okay? It's like, that's not fun. That's not what moshing is. That's not what this is about. Like, come on, you can't just take over the whole floor. Because that's what they did, because we didn't want to get hit. It's like, what the heck? I don't know. People are just stupid. It's like, why do I have to live with this? Why do I have to live with stupid people? That's what I'd really like to know. It's like, why? I don't know. Personally, blame it on drugs and pop culture. That's what I blame it on. It's not my fault, of course. No, but later, towards the end of the concert, like, I couldn't even enjoy the last minute of War of Ages because this dude in the back was kicking and tossing around his feet, and he actually ended up kicking my elbow. And so I was like, dude, you just kicked me, stop. And his girlfriend or whatever just started laughing at me, and I was like, I was this close to being like, you want to take it outside? Because I will kick you to the ground. I was really mad. I was like really trying to play the innocent victim because, you know, if I reacted, it would be my fault, not her fault. That's why I tried to play the innocent victim. And she probably laughed at me for being a baby, but it was like, no, you're the one who's being a freaking toddler because you don't know how to mosh. It's all about you, isn't it? Yeah, it's all about you. Life is so pathetic. People are just pathetic in general. I just want to say, like, there's several different points that I'm gonna say, but I don't know. It's like, why would you do this? It's like, honestly, you look stupid. Like, you look really, really stupid when you start kicking. It's like, this isn't some gymnastics room. This is definitely not some breakdancing room. Like, what are you doing? It's like, you really just need to either stop or leave, because I don't think you know where you are right now. And people are just stupid. So yeah, I would like to say that it was a great concert, but and it was like, the bands played great. The bands were awesome. But it was like, those people, you know, it's like, people definitely change things. Like, you know, it's like, whether or not the bands played good, it was like, you know, if the bands played terrible, but the people were all great in the crowd, been a pretty good concert still, you know what I mean? But it's like, because the people weren't great, the whole event sucked, kind of. It was like, wow. I just came here to, you know, headbang, mosh a little, listen, support my favorite band. It's like, wow, you really have to take the joy out of all of that, because you just don't know how to contain yourself. It's like, let's be like, we can still be logical about this, okay? It's like, honestly, the Metallica song comes to mind, and I forgot what it was called. Whiplash, that's what it's called. Yeah. It's like, that's the one song that comes to mind. It's like, you know, you are acting like, you're not acting like a maniac, you're just acting like a freaking child that didn't get dessert because they didn't eat their dinner. When, you know, it's like, maybe, I don't know, people are just kind of stupid, and I really just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. I'm gonna make better videos. I'm gonna, like, script videos next time. That way they're not so long. But yeah, if you go to a metal concert, or I guess any concert in general, because apparently people mosh at rapping concerts, and I'm like, what? That goes against my religion. Like, it's like, no, we don't just, no. I don't know. I'm weird. But it's like, why would you mosh at a rapping concert? Like, that really blows my mind, to be honest. Like, really? I guess I was surprised when people actually moshed for Our Last Night. I was like, Our Last Night isn't even that heavy. I don't think anyone's gonna mosh. And then it was like non-stop. And I was like, guys, you're all drunk and high. Will you just like stand over there for like 20 seconds, please? It was nuts. It was a nut house. It's like, the floor wasn't very big either, so that kind of sucked. If you kick at a moshing like, if you kick when you mosh, stop. Just stop, please. Like, that's not okay. It's really not. It's just stupid. Yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. But like, seriously, don't be timid like me, and like, don't push them over, because if you see someone kicking, push them over into an actual pit. Like, please, for the love of heavy metal, like, please just stop kicking. Oh my gosh.